Illinois head coach Terri Sullivan joins us. Terri, what are your expectations for this team? You know, you're bringing back both starting pitchers and the heart of your lineup. What are you looking for from this group?
I do think we have some key veteran leadership, and there's nothing like experience in both on the mound and then in the infield. Really, we have in Kelly Waddell and Meredith Hackett two just about now 4-year starters. So with that experience, our expectation that this team is going to get after it, and meaning on championship level. We want to go after a Big Ten championship. We're ready for the challenge. With Pepper and Jackie back healthy on the mound, I think that's going to be really key. And then we have a lot of new exciting players as well that I think give our offensive lineup a lot of different things that we can do depending on who we play. But this team has really had their eyes set on playing in the postseason. We want to host the postseason on our own field, and we know though that's a long journey, and it's really taking every game step by step.
And you mentioned, long journey. You put together a very tough schedule for your team, year in and year out. This year's no different. So what kind of test do you think that this upcoming schedule is going to prove for them?
I think it's a great one, and that's always been our team philosophy here at Illinois, and that is we want to play the best anywhere, anytime, any place. You frequently hear me say this team in particular, I know we talked about recently, is a group of players that wants that. They want the challenge. They want to play the best teams around the country to make our team better as far as competing for a championship. And then really every weekend we feel like we're in tournaments that mirror regionals, even opening weekend in Florida I think mirrors the regionals with the quality teams that we play. And it's fun. Competitors want to do that, and we like players at Illinois. We recruit players to Illinois that love the challenge of playing the best, and I always believe that makes the team strong, and it makes the season fun. And certainly you have to focus on your own job, not really the other jersey on the other side, but it's why we're here. It's the players we recruit to play here, a challenging schedule.
Okay, and you have corner infielders, for season as coming back as starters in Meredith and in Kelly. So what are you expecting from them, in the field and at the plate?
In the field, we want to see them have their best defensive year ever. Meredith has worked really hard on her range at first base, and really just taking, again, that pride in her defense as well as her offense. I've never seen her work harder on her defense. Kelly as well, I think, we want her to be very consistent two-way this year. She's done some great things for us offensively and defensively, and now we want to put the two together day in and day out. But even beyond, their playing on the field, it's their leadership that has really stepped forward, and something that the coaching staff is very excited about. The two are talking about the goals the team has. They're voicing what they want to do this year, and it's their senior year, and where they want to go and where they want to lead this team to, and it's very exciting for me. Marisol has been a quiet leader, and Kelly has stepped in and I think really taken the reins after Danielle Zimkowitz has graduated. We relied on her so much for that type of leadership, and it's really exciting to see those two step up again, as well as our pitchers on the mound, and Pepper and Jackie as juniors.
And you have another potent bat and a good glove in Jessica Davis. She had a breakout year last year, first team All Big Ten for that. Where do you see her this year in the field and at the plate? What do you need from her?
Really excited about Jessica's year. Last year she did what we know she's capable of. She was finally able to play. She'd been injured there for a little bit, and so this year she's coming into a season where she's got one under her belt. I don't know if there's a bigger, fiercer competitor on our team, or someone that is so zoned in on playing the game at a high level. And we expect and we need big things from her always, really, at the plate. I think she's just an aggressive hitter. She's a very smart hitter, and her working with Kelly and Meredith, we feel like we sort of have a big three in the lineup there. She also, defensively is really solid and knows the game, knows where to be, kind of thinks those plays ahead, 2 plays ahead, 3 plays ahead, and those are special players. Again, beyond that, just like Kelly and Meredith, she's really developed into a great leader for the team, because she's finally gotten to play a lot where her team sees what she can do. And there's no challenge too big for Jessica on the field. She's thinking softball 24 hours every day, and the next team that we play and opponents, and she's doing the coach's job and scouting. So we really expect her to have an exciting year, and to also be a tremendous leader for our team, both on and off the field.
And you have both starting pitchers from last year back, juniors now, Jackie Guy, Pepper Gay. What are you looking for from that duo in their third year as starters?
We want them to have really the best year in their career. Pepper had the great first season, and last year, they kept it pretty secret, but both were banged up. Both had some off-season surgery, and now they're healthy. They're very focused and determined to improve on things that they did or did not do last season. They're really throwing their pitches consistently for strikes, and that's key. You got to throw strikes, and also be very resilient on the mound and have pitch-by-pitch concentration. That's where they've grown now in being juniors from so many games with an aggressive schedule under their belt. There's nothing that they're not prepared for. I think they've come to really trust their team and defense behind them more, and just are focused on their job. And they know how important pitching is. No matter what, no matter your offense or defense, you go as far as your pitching takes you. They really like that challenge. Also, I think key for them is we have Shalise Arnold in a first-year pitcher on our team that is going to be able to give us some quality innings as well. They work really well together. They have a great, kind of team spirit just within their own position, and so we're expecting them to be the best they've been.
Okay, and finally, you graduated a couple 3- and 4-year starters from last year's team. That opens up a couple starting spots on this year's team. So, who are you looking to step up this year?
It's always exciting when you have new players that join your team, and kind of to see how your team develops. And you never replace a Danielle Zimkowitz, and it's always hard when players like that graduate. Although she's our student coach right now, which is a lot of fun. But in our first-year players, we have players that have played at a high level. They've won at a high level. They kind of carry themselves with that swagger that you need to have. I think Brittany Sanchez is going to really become a great two-way player here for us. She's got a tremendous arm in the outfield and is a lefty batter that can really hit those gaps well. In Jessica Perkins, you have a big bat. We're really looking for her to add to the power in our lineup, especially with Jessica and Meredith being veteran hitters on our team. I think Jamie Scotty is a solid defensive second baseman that really knows the game, and again has played at a very high level and been well coached. I mentioned Shalise Arnold as well already, and everyone on this team is really going to contribute. We are very excited that we have a roster of players that they get it. This team really gets it. They know what they want to do, and certainly we're very excited to play ball.
Okay, thank you, Terri.
Thank you very much, Cody.